Concrete leveling, I mean, it does what it's supposed to do, whether it be mud jacking or polyurethane. You are limited on what things can be done if, per se, a garage floor is settled and then they poured a new driveway. You're limited on what you can do in that sense because they've poured to a mismatched level. So, I mean, there's common things that it can and can't fix. Driveways, sidewalks, stuff like that are easily lifted. Again, if a driveway's been replaced and it's poured to a sunken garage, you're limited on what you can do with said garage because concrete's gonna crack before it bends. I've never seen it bend. Concrete leveling is gonna be best suited for driveways, sidewalks, front porches, garage floors in some cases. Anything with limited rebar. Say if you walk into a garage that the garage floor is settled but there's no cracks, that tells me that there's rebar in the concrete and the rebar is bent and conformed to a sunken slab, if you will. Trying to get some of that recovery back is virtually impossible because the rebar is going to have memory. So, I mean, when it starts to bend, that's where it's at. Durability and longevity are essentially going to be right around the same. You always hear people say they don't build things like they used to, and that rolls all the way back to the materials that they use to pour concrete or to make concrete to pour. Versus replacement, I mean, polyurethane leveling is essentially it's way less invasive. So I mean, you're essentially going to end up with the same thing leveled. Whereas if they did a replacement, they're going to come in and tear up your yard, flower beds to do that. And then so you have some recovery time there, whereas polyurethane, it can be done same day and you can drive across it, you can park on it right afterwards. Polyurethane leveling can sometimes resolve underlying issues. If you have unstable soil underneath, say, the driveway apron, polyurethane leveling essentially could help resolve the, say, washout and help stabilize the soil under the concrete. And that could be a driveway, it could be a sidewalk. If there's an underlying issue that's not addressed prior to, you're going to end up in the same boat.